Everybody, welcome to Questing Chaos.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
What?
What? Hello. Hi.
Oh, hello. Yes. We are all quite dapper today. We all dressed up. Yes. Even Tossie there with the full eyebrows. As you can see, JP Apollyon is not seen, but is with us. They're having some internet difficulties with their setup, but they will be on phone with us. So JP, if you hear a silent gap and you want to fill it, just go for it. Just do it.
Will do.
Yeah.
Hey!
So, nothing really new. We're just super happy to be back for the 10th episode of Rime of the Frostmaiden. As you can see, I'm keeping the themes of dressing up going. Brief announcements. We've got our good old friends, Nord Games. They got that supplementary material. You go to nordgamesllc.com/3.html. That will be our affiliate link. And if you use the coupon code Chaotic20, you'll be getting 20% off. So you help them, you help us, and you help yourself out to some savings. Also, we've got our friends Birds of Paradise. You've got birdsofparadise.com. You use the coupon code Chaotic, CHAOTIC, and that will be 15% off your purchase. Also, the other ways you can support us are obviously here on Twitch by giving them bits. 500 bits is one inspiration, and if you use one inspiration as a player or as a DM, you get a D6 added to your roll. Or if you use 2 inspiration or 1,000 bits, you can get a card from the deck of inspiration created by our very own Thomas. Ah!
That was my name.
Yes. You can also support us on patreon.com/questandchaos. There you'll get some perks. We're getting those out. We're percolating them out there, and we'll see what happens. We got the Guild of the 5Es beginning to go. I've been in the writer's room. Thomas has been in the writer's room. We've also had Spike, Tiana, and Bo from Natural One in the writer's room, and we're creating those adventures for you.
Somebody's got to write the next one very quick too.
Oh shit! Has it already started? Yeah, I think that's everything on the announcement side. I believe we go to bits now.
We're going to bits. I don't think we have any bits. I thought that I had seen some come in, but I think that those were for Dragon of Icefire Peak.
Wow, Brew.
Let me go back. Let me go back to the Patreon only section of the Discord channel here.
Wow.
Yeah, Dragon of Icefire Peak. Oh, Frostmaiden Crew, NGC 457. Random card draw to the Frostmaiden Crew. That is Seth. That is
Seth.
Okay, Jones. I'll just say that because that was a funny thing he posted on Facebook. Random card draw.
All right, giddy up there, Donovan. You just shuffle them cards there. And
Oh, are we doing a crossover episode now? Doc of Trails will be so excited.
Quick reaction. If you have not used your bonus action this round, you may instead convert it to a reaction. Even if you've already used your reaction. I'm trying to think if I should get rid of that card from the deck altogether.
Okay.
Good.
Noted.
But that also means that, if there were many foes, you could take multiple attacks opportunities.
Yes.
But so this card will stick around all through February. So if we end up needing it at a later date, that's when we can do that.
Indeed. We'll see if that is necessary. But I believe that is everything, unless someone else has...
Yes, we've got some more things coming in. We've got some bits. Oh my goodness. Sunset's Brew Awesome. Check out their shows. Where can they find that? LadyBedivere, where can they find?
You can find Sunset Brew and myself and several of our other friends over at twitch.tv/Torpid Network. We stream tabletop games on Tuesdays and a variety of other games on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays as well.
Awesome. So that is 1,000 for a deck of inspo to Elspeth to stop fucking dying.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so let's see what this is. A random draw. You know what? Let's go back to how we do the other thing, which is you draw 2 cards, and then you choose one of them. So for sets NGC 457, we have quick reaction or critical strike. I'm gonna say we keep the critical strike.
Yeah, that don't need it.
All right, so now we're going to draw 2 of these and choose one. All right, we have a shot of adrenaline, which halves the damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from a non-magical attacks for 1 attack. And we have boosted adrenaline, which surges through you, having the damage. Why is this the same thing? Includes magical attacks.
Oh, so it's the same thing but with magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one's the one we keep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now we have 2 cards. Thank you so much. And then we have Tamago Tora, 500 bits, just to give me something to announce. Thank you so much for that. So that is a D6. Do we also have 4 left over? Is that what happened?
I have that we have 5 left over. Did we use another one that I forgot about? Maybe we did.
We only carry over 4.
Okay, then we have 4.
All right, so that's 5 total. Fijuk Enterprises, thank you for the bits. If anyone wants to donate 200 more, that'll make 1 inspiration. All right, I believe that's it.
That's it? Okay. Excellent. I have nothing on this side. Thomas has nothing on their side. Do any of you 4 folks have anything on your sides you'd like to announce?
You know what? Where can we see Tossie streaming?
Yeah.
You can catch my stream 4 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 10:30 a.m. PST at twitch.tv/Crean Bananas. That's Crean Bananas, K with a P. So it's not green bananas, it's Crean Bananas. We focus on inclusivity, positivity, and just being real. Oh, and sometimes some dancing too. Yeah, there's some dancing in there. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Matt, you are currently filming the latest Avengers movie. Is that correct?
I cannot reveal anything at this time.
Awesome. All right, I think that's it.
All right, I think that's it. So I'm going to do the little finger waggle that I do and take us right into the intro of Rime of the Frostmaiden.
Manana. Well, okay. You did it anyway.
This is why we're questing chaos. We bring the chaos.
So we've got 200 more bits from Brando 30 Rock, which completes the series. So the question then becomes: Do we give that inspiration to the players or the DM?
Players, right?
This is it's setting a bad precedent. So,
James, odd or even?
There you go.
Odd. It was an odd. Give it to James.
Okay, it is.
Let the dice speak.
All right. No, that's good.
The dice have spoken.
There it is. James with 1 inspiration.
Speaking of speaking, y'all, we're headed to East Haven last time on Round of the Frostmaiden. And as you arrived, you noticed that there was quite a bit of a ruckus, an event, as people gathered at the town center for what was a burning of a human being. Yes, a wizard of the Arcane Brotherhood had been convicted of their crimes and set ablaze. As while there, trying to protect your sheep and goats, Azar beat the crap out of a Duragar, as well as Elspeth came to quick relations with the captain of the militia, Imdra Arlagath. Arlagath. Yes. Arlagath presented you all with a quest to go figure out where some missing fishermen had been to. But first, y'all decided to take the tired Donovan to a church of Lathander to see if they could remove the curse that had been placed on him. Unfortunately, the Dawnbringer of the house was not there, and only an Awakened was, and they set about a brief little quest of their own to gather materials in which to lift Donovan's curse, saying that there were some caves on the northeastern side of the Loch Denishir where they could find a hot springs in which frost giants used to bathe. They were able to procure a boat, Ron's boat, owned by Ron, and set out onto the loch. There they heard mysterious singing, but were able to all shudder it away from their minds, and eventually were able to find the boat in which held the missing fishermen, the bunch o' knuckleheads. They continued to explore the shore side and found this cave complex that the cleric at the church had told them about, and they began to explore. And within the winding, icy caves, they heard moanings. They found notes from a dwarf of cacklings deeper within, and they decided to go deeper within. They found the hot springs in which the frost giants bathed, all frozen over, and began to chip away at it and shove it in a bucket. Meanwhile, they smelled delicious food being cooked in the back end. They went in closer, and they found an old lady. Turns out the old lady was a hag who was not happy to have people there unless they were to be eaten. Obviously, our heroes did not wish to be eaten, and battle ensued. They quickly dealt with the hag as well as the will-o'-wisp, but just before that, the hag called out deeper in the cave saying, "Honey, we have guests." And now descending from the stairs, stepping on the now dead hag's body, is a massive frost giant skeleton, glowing blue eyes, staring at a party, one of which is down. Renner has been knocked out. But as the skeleton looks down and lifts its foot up and notices the gooping flesh of the hag that it had just stepped on, and it looks to you 5. And it begins to make its, it's moved in, so yeah, that's kind of its turn. So,
oh my god, there's an axe beak here.
There's a limited sound quality here. Sure, zombie. So the skeleton has just walked in. Donovan, it is your turn.
It is my go. Before my go, in fact, J. Matthews, 85, coming through with 500 bits. He says, I know who this is going to. And that unfortunately means that it is going to James.
Why is it going to me? I mean, I'm grateful, but why?
Because J. Matthews likes to see us in pain.
Oh, okay.
Joy in life. No, his joy in life is always to reward the GMs for putting all of the effort into running games.
Oh, thank you.
And to torture the players.
Somebody was already rooting for a TPK for episode 10, so this is unsurprising.
It's going,
to
yeah.
I'm just looking at the overlay, which is not coming into focus, and it is.
Yeah, it's being kind of temperamental.
It's actually because you're still hexed and cursed, so it's just like
just so sleepy,
immersive.
blurs your vision.
Yeah, you're I can't. I want to sleep.
Donovan definitely wants a nap. It's like he's ready for a nap. Anyway, so if I'm up, I need to actually have. Can somebody? I'm 30 feet from this thing, right?
I think you're a little bit more.
You're about
actually
40
50,
feet.
right?
Which is.
I'm gonna you know what?
More
I'm
than
gonna
that.
bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action hide. That is that is good. I don't know. I don't have my. I am a mess here. I spent too much time getting that hat to stand on my head. So it's a natural 18 on the die, and I think I've got a +5 at least. So it's 23.
Feel pretty hidden.
Okay. So hidden that if I shoot it, I have advantage.
Pew!
Natural 20.
Okay, you fire off your arrow. How much damage are you doing?
I'm doing 2d6 plus 4d6.
Kill it.
10. 21. 25 plus 3. 28 points of damage.
28 points of damage. Wow. Oh, yeah.
I need to look at my character because I just need to make sure that my +3 is correct for damage.
Okay.
I think it is.
So the arrow flies and it knocks right into one of the ribs and just flies offwards into the back wall, shattering it. Meanwhile, or anything else you'd like to do, Donovan?
Did it seem immune to that?
It did not seem immune to that.
So the rib at least cracked a little bit when it went through.
Oh, the rib completely broke off.
Oh, okay. Oh, whew. Okay.
How many ribs does it have?
1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 of them, but now it's 7.
Got an
1/8 of the way there. Okay.
That's his health point.
Yeah,
Per rib.
in my mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
How many
Renner's
ribs
dead,
do we
but-
need to take out? Legend of Zelda style.
That's it. You know what? I don't know. I don't have a lot of health. That's it for me.
Okay. Renner, make your first death saving throw for me, please.
4.
4. You have taken 1 fail. Okay. Next up is Elspeth with a Moa at the top.
Excellent. I would like to double check my movement real quick. Perfect. I would like to run up to where Renner and Azar are.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to bonus action healing word Renner.
Okay.
Oh, let's juice you up. Let's do a level 2.
Get juice.
That's 12 points of healing for Renner. Welcome back. We'll talk later. And
You look like me.
and then I have to see if I'm in range for the other thing I want to do or not. Don't forget. I think he's just out of range, isn't he?
Yes, if your thing is 30 feet.
Yes, my thing is 30 feet. Then I will, from here, shoot him with my crossbow, which I believe I have. Yes.
Pew pew.
Because I'm not gonna not take an action. Not take an attack. Nope. That is a 6.
Yep. It flies and lands right square into this scrap of leather armor that just went and just hangs there in a collection of arrows that adorns its armor. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do, Elspeth?
Nope, that is my turn.
All right. Amoa's up, followed by Azar.
I would like to. Are we on like all even terrain? Like, what's the terrain looking like?
Here it's actually pretty even. Yeah, in the backside of the cave.
Okay. I'd like to cast Mold Earth to drop the elevation underneath the skeleton to kind of make it a little bit more of a like we're on higher ground, but really he's just kind of sunk in.
Okay. So you do that on one of its feet, and it just goes, and it doesn't necessarily fall over, but it just kind of, and just like notices that it's off kilter at the moment.
Great. And then I'm gonna move my ass a little farther back. Oh, I can't move my guy.
Oh, you can't move? 1 second. I believe I can change.
He's paralyzed in fear.
Cream bananas, save settings, done.
Let me move my ass. I'm gonna take where Elsbeth was standing.
Okay.
In fact, I'm gonna stand right in her footprints.
Yeah. So,
Oh wow, small feet.
you cool with leaving your boomerang there, by the way?
For now.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be like Sokka in that moment where it's just like, boomerang.
Boomerang. Next up is Azar. You there, JP?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so runner's up. Sorry, the audio's sort of patchy for me.
No worries.
So I'll move the hex onto the giant bonus action, and like Zar is barely up. Renner is just regaining conscience. Zar says, "So we're leaving now, right?" Like someone can. You don't have to wait. I'm just looking at everyone. We're leaving, right?
Probably yes. We should probably leave.
Okay. So I will I think I'll just grab Renner, like pick him up.
Easy
Since
enough.
Azar
With
is
your
still
enlarged
large.
form.
Oh, what the?
And let's grab him and move 10, 20, 30.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Along the way,
And
you're just dum, 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 dum.
What is going on?
I'll put him down on his feet after we move. I'm not
Okay.
gonna like luggage carry him, but I'll sit him down. Give him some dignity.
I was gonna, and then as he sets me down, he'll point up at this now whatever tall he is and be like, "Don't you ever do that again!" And then he'll reach out his hand to summon his trident wherever it was on the ground.
Well, you do enter into that frozen stream section. So before you actually make it to that point, could you roll me a quick acrobatics check?
Sure, Zar's good at that. It's +5. And I'll use my metal dice. So 23.
23, your feet immediately, you're seeing the change in terrain and able to adjust so that way you are not slipping on the ice. And you set Renner down. All right. Next up is the skeleton. With its 1 foot kind of stuck in the earth, it's going to have to yank itself up. But it does cost itself 10 feet of movement to do so, to just move out. So that's 1 or 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40-ish.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. As this giant,
This tradition.
as is tradition, frost giant skeleton stands over you, Elspeth. It's going to take one swing of its great axe. That is a 26.
That's going to hit, shockingly enough.
And I do have enough D12s.
D12s?
Yep.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Boy.
What's the skeleton in its before life?
Oh, sweet Jesus. That will be a 36.
Yep, I drop.
Okay, party. We get to change Alondra's sign behind her.
Yep. I was ready. I've got it prepped.
Thomas got something.
Wait, Thomas is waving something.
And we can't read your
He's
lips.
muted. We can't understand you.
Reduce damage. We have the card to reduce damage.
You really cannot hear me? Can you
We
hear
couldn't
me?
earlier.
We can hear you now.
Now we can.
Yeah, okay. How about now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Wait, hold on.
No.
Okay, perfect.
Solving problems.
So we have boosted adrenaline, which would half that damage.
Yeah.
Having the 36. Yep, then I will stay up. So we're going to take that. I'm going to switch this back, sucker.
I don't know. You've already
Not
switched.
so fast.
Oh no!
Because it has a second attack.
Oh, you are playing. Oh man. Well, maybe it'll miss. Maybe it will miss. Optimism.
Optimism. We shall see.
Up the counter.
That's a 47 to hit.
I rolled a 3
That will not.
plus 9, so that's 12.
That is in fact below my AC.
Okay, so you take 18 on the first strike, slamming you against the cave wall, and then the other one comes around, and in this daze, you're able to make your way out as it slaps past you. But it is there in your face.
Great. Love that for me.
Okay, next up is Donovan with Renner on deck.
And I'm going to have to see what I'm doing here.
Is it still fuzzy for you, Thomas? The
Yeah.
the map?
Yeah.
Oh,
And also on the stream, too, it's fuzzy.
really?
I am running. In fact, I'm going to run here. Can I hide behind the cauldron?
It's been knocked over, but before
Ooh,
Right
okay.
in the cauldron.
Get like Indiana Jones.
as you run by, the light blue eyes just kind of flicker to the side, and it's going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Wait a minute. Hold on here. It can't reach that square from the middle of it.
It looks like it's holding its own arm, so
It does. Yeah. It can do what it wants to do.
It's from.
If it's huge,
Yeah.
it could.
It's
Yeah,
extended.
it's huge. It's
15?
huge.
15
It's
feet?
10 feet.
Yeah. It's 15-foot square, and then another 10 feet for the reach. So, yeah, he's a big
All
boy.
right. Well, okay.
But you're fortunate. I rolled another 3 for 12.
That is not going to hit.
As that slaps down into the ground and this frost-covered earth just go, and you go behind the downed cauldron. Goop spilled everywhere.
So I'm not going to, once I see that, I'm just going to go in front of it and then attack regular style.
Okay, regular style.
And hope I don't hit Elspeth. This sucks. This makes, I have to look. 13 to hit.
13, your arrow flies and joins in the collection on the backside of arrows that have accumulated on its leather armor.
Okay. Then I am going to bonus action dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. All right, that is everything for Donovan. Renner, you're up with Elspeth on deck.
Ren is very confused as to what just happened because 1 minute he was up and then he was down. He's actually going to ask Azar, where is everyone? What's happening?
Giant glowing giant thing. We're running.
But who's still back there?
one that's not here, I think.
Oh, and then I'll
They're
hear
coming.
Elspeth.
They should be.
Oh, they're coming. And then I'll hear Elspeth scream, I'm assuming, from being cleaved in half. And be like, that doesn't sound like they're coming. And he is going to, Renner will, he's going to actually break free of Azar. I know he dropped him, but he's going to...
Oh, I put you down. You're on the ground.
Yeah, but he's going to like jet back exactly the way he came from. To see Elspeth kind of in the clutches or there, and he is going to do a second level gust of wind.
Oh, okay.
To try and disperse everything. And he's just gonna cast it along. How do I show it on here? I don't know how to get the little... Is it freehand, polygon, line, text? Sorry, guys. Whoops, I'm just moving the map. Anyway, I'm just going to attack it. I'll just do the dot. I'm going to head this way. That's the focal point.
So going straight down into that direction.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, Amoa, Elspeth, and the skeleton, you just feel this whoosh, rush past you. How wide is it?
So it's going to be 60 feet long, 10 feet wide in the direction. And each creature starting and turn on the line has to succeed in a strength saving throw, or they're pushed 15 feet away from you in whichever direction. Oh, and in the direction following the line.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
And I'm actually going to, even if Elspeth or whoever gets blown free of it, he's going to concentrate this controlled gust of wind on said beast.
Okay.
Even if it's not pushing him back, it's just gonna, he wants to continue it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm focused and...
Okay, as this wind rushes by, Elspeth, it's your turn with Amoa on deck.
Cool. Do I need to make a strength save to
Yes,
start?
please.
Great. That was a 17.
17 makes it.
Delightful. So I managed to dig my heels in and stay braced, which is delightful, because then I would like to reach inside my cloak, pull out my holy symbol, shove it up into this thing's face, and I'm going to channel divinity to turn undead, and I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
So tired of all these skeletons.
So that's a 2 minus 1. It's a 1.
I'm afraid that's not going to do it. So this creature is turned for a minute and must spend all of its turns trying to move as far away from me as possible, and cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me or take reactions. The only actions it can take are the dash action to run away from me, or dodge if it is cornered and can't move.
Okay. So if I'm getting that right, it cannot move towards Donovan and smack Donovan.
Not directly, no. So if Donovan wants to get out of the bat, all it can do is run away from wherever I am, basically.
Okay.
And it can't attack, so yeah. It just has to bail.
Ben, copy that. Well, Amoa, it is your turn. You see this bright glow coming from Elspeth's holy symbol shining up into this beast's face.
Face. I am... And it's moving away from Elspeth, right?
You have yet to see that.
Okay. Let's see where I'd like to be able to move. Can I hit this thing if I use an ability that has a spray?
How do you mean?
I want to use poison spray at him.
Okay. I believe it has a range of 10 feet?
It does. I just don't want to hit Elspeth. I don't think it does.
Is that a cone?
I was going to say, and if there's wind, if there's like a wind moving right now, would it go all over the place?
Could I potentially spew it into the wind tunnel?
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Is that a thing?
Since I didn't actually do this on my turn, and sorry to confuse things, maybe I should make this a little easier for you. I didn't use any movement on my turn, so I could maybe DM permitting just take a little sidestep over here to get out of the wind.
Oh yeah.
Since I used only my action. Great.
Oh yeah, and also it did take its reaction if you wanted to. Did take its reaction if you wanted to move further away.
But can't it not from what Elspeth cast upon it?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. So if
I guess since it already took, then I can move away from it, and it still is frightened of me. I want to stay within 30 feet of it just to make sure that it starts taking its full movement because it has to get away from me. But I'll just step back over here and kind of give him a little if you would like to just I'm just gonna catch my breath for a minute.
You have taken the brunt of so much damage.
So much blood every time.
I think before we get into a lot of new strategy, we should point out that we've got some bits here to give out. We have 1,500 from Lester Lay.
Thank
Lester
you.
Lay. Thank you.
Thank you.
If it is not specified, it goes to the players. We've got a big stack, everyone, and then Vanna lost one, our very own Tiana, with 1,000 for the players. Go fight, win!
Yay!
Go fight, win.
Yeah.
Fight, win.
I'm all good for spell combos, so if you want to throw that puff of gas in that breeze of
breeze of death.
Sort of just like,
and that Renner fart.
Yeah.
all right, let's see. 11.
And I believe it needs to make a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that will be a 12 plus 2, so 14 on its saving throw.
Saved.
Save.
What
So
are you
as
doing?
this gas goes through and it kind of just goes straight into the skeleton and blows past it. And you're like
a fart.
Does it play an instrument like a xylophone? To its bones, at least.
Little marimba in there.
Yeah.
But it blows past into the back wall as Donovan, you just see this green puff go.
Right. I'm glad I wasn't in that.
I look at Renner. I'm like, okay, next time then.
That's all right. I saw what you were trying to do.
Best
All
laid
right.
plans.
You're both doing great.
And then Renner goes,
up
what?
is
And then
Azar.
pulls it on. No, I'm just kidding. What did you say?
Can I?
Oh yes,
actually-
go ahead if you have.
I'm
any-
gonna actually continue to move. After I notice that, I'm gonna go ahead and move behind Elspeth.
Okay.
I'm guessing I'm at the back of the wall now.
Yes.
Or by the wall. Okay. I'm a sandwich. And that is my turn. Thank you.
Cool. Azar, you're up.
Well, as it seems that no one's following, Zara just says, "Guys, are we getting out of here or not? What are we doing?"
We're
Guys?
working on it. Grab the bucket.
I have the bucket.
Wonderful. We'll be right behind you.
All right. Well, since they say they're going to be right behind me, I don't have any more map, but Zara keeps going back towards the rope, wherever that is.
Okay, you're gonna head back towards that. How much movement is that?
80 feet.
80 feet. Okay, because I have it all written out down here, so that's the thing. So you are okay. All right, so you are. Can anyone see? Renner and or all of you can kind of sort of see Azar just yeeting themselves out of there down the iceway. But before you do that, could you roll me an acrobatics check, please?
Sure. That is a 21 or no, that's a 24.
24.
That's a
You
19
keep your
on the
feet below you as you run across the ice as quickly as you can. Okay. Next up is the skeleton who has to make a strength saving throw. and I believe that's a fail. 11.
It is an 11, I think, to save. Yeah, strength 11.
11. So it maintains, but it has to run away. So it goes 40 feet with.
You got a dash.
40 feet.
Oh, perfect.
This way. And then an additional 40 feet there. So it's going to go right
to Azar.
Here.
Straight to
And it just keeps running, and you, Donovan, you on that back wall, you see it running towards you.
Oh, no. Oh my
and it goes
God.
up the stairs.
I'm like this, close my eyes, and then it runs past.
Donovan, we should go.
Okay, that was the skeleton's turn. It's Donovan's turn.
All right. Well, let me see what I got here. It's weird that no one can see what I'm doing. I don't know if James, you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going there.
Yep, and I am picking up the boomerang on my way through. I'm like, I got your boomerang.
I know it always come back. P.S. Thank you.
You
So
grab the
I
boomerang and you
got it with-
continue to run.
Yes.
That's
so that was
60
my
feet.
So that's my move, my bonus action dash.
Mm-hmm.
Ready an arrow to shoot it if I see it attacking anyone.
Okay. You knock the arrow and you stand there with your compatriots. You notice that Azar is just rounding the corner down the streamway. Okay. Next up is Renner with Elspeth on deck.
So he's still kind of shooting. I
Oh,
haven't
yeah,
really ever
you
done
entered
this
that.
on.
Oh, wait, when it starts. No, you're able to brace yourself as you walk through.
It hasn't even. I don't usually do this on land, so should I continue?
Yeah, we
maintaining-
should just run. We should absolutely just
Good.
run away. Just run away as fast as you
Yeah,
can. We only have about a minute to get a head start.
He'll wisp it up after hearing Elspeth panicked, and then we'll just start to run in the direction that Azar just was. And you said each of these is 20 feet, or how many?
Each black square is 10 feet wide.
10. Okay, so this will be 1, 2, 3, and then if I dash 1, 2, 3, so he'll be up here.
Mm-hmm. And since you have your crampons on,
Mhm.
you do not have to roll for running on
Perfect.
the ice. Let's see. Yep.
Actually,
Okay.
for shiz and giggles, how far is that? Can someone tell me how far that is?
That is from you 60 feet.
Oh, but I dashed. Never mind. Because that would be
Okay.
my action. Double.
Okay. Soom, you run over there. Next up is Elspeth with Amoa on deck.
Yep. Also going to just run, because if I stay with the core of the group, that'll that's probably just better. So I will just take my full dash.
Roll an acrobatics check for me, please.
Can I just forego it and say that I fully just baseball slide? It's gonna go so poorly.
You slide like a penguin. Just-
Acrobatics? I'm somewhat dexterous. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was a 15.
15, you maintain your feet underneath you. You double dash out, keeping your feet going a little, "Woo!" But you keep going, and Amoa, you're next. Oh, you're muted.
I'm like, okay, I got the cue, and then just start dashing out with everybody else as well.
Mhm.
But I'm also gonna cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Okay.
Oh, actually, who's next to me? Oh, Donovan is. Okay.
I've got speed for days.
Actually, I have it. So I have a question. I have it as a level 1 spell, but I also have Expeditious Retreat as a bonus. Could I theoretically cast it on Donovan and use the bonus as on myself? No.
So you can only do you can cast a spell and a cantrip, but you can't do 2 spells in one turn, even if it's action and bonus action.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, what I will do is I'm gonna go ahead and once again, I am gonna make my way. If I can move right behind Elspeth to as far as I can in the direction where everybody else is.
Okay.
And then once I get there, I'm going to take the water that's in front of us, like kind of like where the lip is, and I'm gonna raise it up as high as I can and freeze it in place.
It's actually all frozen.
Oh, could I liquefy it and shape it?
It would take a turn to liquefy, and then you would have to reshape it on the next turn.
Where is he? Okay, let me do that. Let me liquefy just the edges.
Okay.
So that there's a gap of some kind.
Okay.
between us.
Where are you placing that for my brain?
Can I mark something? Let's see.
Yeah. A little paintbrush over there.
Here?
Okay, so you can only do a 5x5 square is the thing with shape water.
Copy that. In that case. There. Actually, how do I undo that?
I get what you're meaning there. So you right there, you liquefy a portion and just go as it kind of just like now just it doesn't really go down because the volume is still the same. Maybe a little bit. Air pocket, bloop.
Yeah.
Little indentation. But it does liquefy there. Okay. Next up is Azar, who keeps running. I'm assuming another 80 feet.
Azar, are you lost in the tunnels?
Azar's so far away we can't hear.
Yeah.
No, I was just trying to scroll. I don't have the rest of the map. Would 80 feet get me to the rope?
To the rope
I'm not
on
sure
the
where the rope
bridge
is.
or along so there was that bridge that went across that you guys climbed down. Are
Yeah,
you trying
that
to get
one
to there?
where we left the rope.
As you run further in, you see it's about 30 feet ahead of you. With the full
So
80
will my
feet
80 feet get me there, or is it 30 feet after the 80?
after the 80 feet.
Okay. So yeah, that's it. I'll just get as close to the rope as I can.
Okay, you do so. Next up is Skeleton, who has to run away because Elspeth, which puts them
Oh, there's a treasure hoard back there.
Well, maybe if you hadn't gotten cursed, we could have gone and investigated it.
It takes itself basically off the map. But let me keep track over here. Okay. So it keeps running that way. Next up is Donovan with Renner on deck.
Shoot. I'm quite a ways away. Well, it's total 60 feet. So if I bonus action dash, use my move, grab the bucket, can I fill
Azar has the
Azar
bucket.
has the bucket. Azar's gone with the bucket.
Is it full of water?
It's full of ice chunks.
Ice chunks.
Okay. Hopefully that's enough. So then I'll just run because I can run pretty far.
Okay. You run pretty far, and let's see. I'm assuming everybody else is going to be running, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say that for the sake of it, everybody gets around towards the portion where the rope is. Azar, because of your enlarged state, you could reach up and grab onto the bridge and pull yourself up if you would like to.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Roll me just a
And,
quick strength check just due to that.
Strength?
Oh, wait, no, you melted it. It's easy to grab onto. And then the other 4, you
So-
all...
No check.
No check. Because I remember y'all melted
Okay.
it before to walk across it.
Iced it.
Yeah. This is so silly. So you all begin to
Uh-oh.
make your way over to the bridge, right?
Oh dear. What? What now?
Sorry, you know how bad I am at reading maps. Except when I'm the only one who knows how to read maps. It's very strange.
And then coming out from the other side. Because it just kept running away from Elspeth, and then it sees you all on the bridge there.
Less than a minute!
Less than a
off.
minute.
Fuck off! I get like 7 more turns of this!
Yep. Elspeth, roll me a d20. 11
Okay.
through 10, it goes back the way it came, or it goes to the left.
Great. I rolled a 7.
7. It's gonna go this way.
Oh
So
dear.
then it goes off the map.
Is that a drop?
Yes, that is a drop. Let's see if it'll.
Any chance he like breaks through the ice and drowns or something?
He's just yeet off a cliff. I hate this thing.
As you all are kind of climbing on top of the bridge and helping one another, you still have your very large Azar. You see this very large frost giant skeleton be like, "Ugh," and then it sees the holy symbol. It's like, "Ugh, ugh," and then it goes over the waterfall, and you just hear a.
Wonder how many ribs were just cracked.
Only got 6 left.
Yeah.
Avoid was
All
almost
right.
up.
We're 2/8 of the way there. All right.
Mhm. But you don't see it, but it crashes down below. You all are on top of the bridge. What would you like to do?
Wait. Okay.
GTFO.
Did we climb down onto this frozen thing, then climb back up onto this raised portion?
Yes, that's what I
Got it. Got it.
At least that's what Zazar has climbed up to. If you guys,
I mean, I'm
I assume
assuming
we want to get back to the boat and leave.
I personally would like to GTFO as quickly as possible.
Do we see what's in this like little nest as we get up?
oh,
to this?
that was the dwarven notes that you found before.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it? Are we still in initiative?
I would say it's a little loose right now. If you guys want to
Depends
stop
on where we go.
or keep going.
I think let's.
Leave before the turn undead runs out.
Or at least get enough distance that when it inevitably does and that thing comes after us, we've got a good head start. And possibly some high ground advantage. Or at least not ice.
Hmm.
Do you think our reward will be higher if we take care of the skeleton?
I think the
Before
reward will be
returning.
not being dead. Which, for some reason, doesn't seem to worry anyone else these days.
I mean, I'm with Donovan. I think we should attack this beast and see what it is protecting. He says after being downed. Yeah.
I put a giant hand on Elsa's shoulder and look her in the eye and go, I worry all the time.
Wonderful. Well, look, if you all want to, I certainly wouldn't mind fully killing this thing. Just know that I'm not going to be able to do this again.
Yeah. How about we come back tomorrow?
Perhaps that is a good point, Azar. Perhaps we should help our friend Donovan. Let him sleep, perhaps, with the ice chunks of the tainted giant water. Am I still following?
Something like that.
Yes.
It seems like an odd thing to request. Water from a giant bath area. Tomorrow I'm going to be very slow if I don't get some sleep.
Perhaps we should head back then.
I presume this happens as we're walking away.
Yeah.
Are you
so
guys
Elspeth,
walking away, or-
Elspeth is moving. She's
Okay.
not waiting.
Yeah, because I have no intention of stopping.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
As you
We're doing
walk
an
and
Aaron
talk.
Sorkin right now. We're just doing the walk and talk. We're doing
So, do we need to make any rolls to get up the rope?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's just roll me
Azar
a
is
one.
big enough to just hoist you guys
Yeah,
up.
Azar can assist and just yeet y'all up.
by our
Um,
heads.
Pull up the rope, grab the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And as you do, you watch an Azar begin to shrink in form as you get to that exit. And on the far end, not having left the cave, but just kind of standing there, just as the last bit of glowing light from Elspeth's holy symbol dissipates due to the turn undead. It no longer looks frightened, but it just kind of stares at you and stands at the cave's edge.
Well, at least we're closer to the exit.
Where exactly is?
You all are on the outside. I will say this.
Yeah.
You guys made it out. And then at the
Okay.
cave exit, the giant skeleton is just standing there.
So we're
staring.
at the cliff we had to climb up to get in. Is that where we are?
Yes.
Because we had to climb to get in. Is that where we are?
You guys climb. I would say you heard the howling wind. You're like, oh, it's just howling wind. You guys walked through and then went down.
Yeah.
And as you do, you see at the very southern entrance where the stream came out, the giant is.
Yeah. So we're still in the elevated spot.
Say that
Sorry?
one more time.
So we're still elevated. Or
I
are
would
we
say you guys
near
made
where
it
the
down.
boats are. I'm just a bit confused.
You guys made it
Okay.
down to ground level.
Oh, so we're where the
Okay.
ship is and all that stuff. We're on the first
You know
wave.
that it's a good few hundred feet southward.
Got it. But we're down the cliff.
And is the skeleton just hanging out?
Yes, it's just kind of standing there at that stream entrance, staring at you, but not moving.
Got it.
We're gonna have to come in disguises tomorrow, so it's not angry at us as
Yes,
much.
I think that's a brilliant idea. Oh, and Elspeth, I believe this is the proper term or the proper way to use this. And Renner's going to flip off the monster in the thing. Is that right? Did I finally get to the?
Yes, you're wonderful, Renna. That is exactly how.
I'm understanding this land dweller custom now.
You're doing
All
very
right.
well. We should keep moving.
Oh yeah, he's doing it. He's walking backwards.
Yeah.
When we get to roughly 118 feet away from the creature, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at it.
We're
Firebolt.
We're just bitter Betties now. I like it.
Wow.
We're so done.
Why?
14.
14. Okay. So.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I need. Yep, 14.
Roll some damage for me.
on the way out.
Wow.
2 points of hold on, let me see if does this give me a bonus to damage? No, just the roll. 2 points of damage. Fire
2 points of damage. Like a giant wide angle, you all are just standing there and you just see this little fireball go. And then it just walks back inside the cave.
Elspeth lets out the breath that she didn't remember she was holding and continues running the opposite direction.
I think Azar just like smacks Donovan upside the head.
And in the heightened state, how much damage does that do? DM?
No, it starts back to normal, so it's just a standard monk strike. So that's like 8.
I'm down.
Take a nap.
Get back in the boat.
All right,
Skeleton
Toronto's
will
boat.
remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not coming back.
Just give
It's
it a
dumb,
little
but it ain't
water.
that dumb.
Got the tainted water. We're fine.
Bucket in hand, you all make your way back to, you find your ship moored along the Icewind bank, along with the little rowboat for the bunch of knuckleheads. You all get into your skiff, Ron's boat, and begin to make your way towards East Haven.
I feel somewhat called out by the boat's name.
It's the tree.
The
It's the
Nupo
tree.
tree.
I mean, technically, they were worse knuckleheads than we are. They got eaten.
So is their boat okay?
It's intact.
But
Oh,
we
really?
yeah, we'll just take the one back. We can tell somebody and
Mm-hmm.
Is it a rowboat?
Yes.
I'll take. I mean, Renner can take it. He'll, if there's rope or something attached to it, he'll just do what he did before and just kind of lead,
Okay.
towing the rowboat. His strength could be fine.
Okay. Easy enough as you slide into the water, and with your strength, you're just kind of swimming along with it. Every now and then you do what you did before. You push some of the ice flows away. Your friends are able to make sure the skiff moves forward, behind, through the ice flows, and again, as you guys are going through, you begin to hear singing. It's light at first, but it's very alluring. Can everybody roll me a wisdom saving?
Okay, I'm underwater, so would I actually hear this?
Yes, you would.
And if I see any fish buddies, I want to ask what that is and where it's coming from. Magic.
Goddamn magic.
What
I'm
is
sorry.
this again? I'm sorry.
I didn't hear what James said. Are we rolling something?
Yes,
Yes.
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Not too hot.
Okay.
That is a 13.
13.
And I have a
Donovan?
14.
14.
8.
8.
5 for a
5.
month.
You know, we have
17.
some inspiration. Nice, 17.
Okay, so
maybe a Moa with a full reroll?
Sure.
do we
Yay.
get full rerolls still, or is it still just a card?
don't.
Oh.
It's just add a D6?
Yeah, 1 for a D6 or 2 to pull a card, which could be a reroll, but not guaranteed.
I mean, 3 out of the 5 of us are seemingly okay.
I just don't want to have to kill party members.
Perhaps I could get a D6 for my 8.
Yeah.
You, I think, should take a D6.
But Moa is the largest out of all of us.
He's definitely not
he'll
used
have-
to. He's a landlubber.
Yeah.
11.
Doesn't
11? Okay.
Okay. So, sorry, wait, Donovan, did you add it to yours?
I did, a total 11.
Total 11. Okay. So, everyone aside from Amoa hears us singing, and Donovan, it's a little hard to shake it off with the fog in your brain, but Amoa, this is the most beautiful thing you've ever heard. And you hear it coming from slightly above. And you all see 3 snow white winged figures just kind of floating up above. And Amoa, you have to get closer. You step off the boat into the water, and that's where we're going to take our break.
What?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, God.
Sploosh. Oh man, I'm all wet now. All
I
my
can't believe an
clothes.
11 made it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you all for joining us so far. We'll be back in about 7 to 10 minutes. Get that bio break, get that water. And we will see you all then.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before you do that, you know what? Why don't we do a giveaway?
Giveaway.
Oh!
Let's do a giveaway.
We got raided before. Who was the raid?
We did. It was the name in here.
Kareem
Kareem
Zamir.
Zamir. Thank you for the raid.
Thank you.
So hashtag chaos. If you are in the US and you win, you'll get one of these. If you're outside of the US, it'll be a Nord Games PDF deck. Nord Games deck PDF.
Of your
So hashtag chaos in the chats. And now we're going to go on break. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to, let me get in center. Welcome back to Rime of the Frostmaiden, Icewind Dale Work Quests in Chaos. I'm James Aaron. Welcome back. I said that already. Congratulations to Zim00 for winning the figures or the Nord PDF. I am unsure. Are they Murica?
I will reach out and find out.
We shall reach out and find out, but congratulations on winning whatever you just won. So, Amoa, you dip yourself into the cold, frigid water. And yes,
What?
if you all are about to fight, I'd like you to roll initiative.
Are we about to fight?
You're about to fight.
I was like, do we have to?
So I can't wait till we're back in person so people can see these nat 20s.
Now they will just
pick it
have
up
to
and show it
take
to us.
Yeah.
We'll just have to take our word.
I do have a camera up there. I should get it hooked up and just get a dice cam for me.
I love it.
Okay, that's a 14. All right, that is a 25 to 20.
I'll see.
23? Yes, 20.
Oh.
23 for Donovan. Okay, 20 to 15.
Oh, I have a 21. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
20 to 15? 15 to 10. Oh, JP, did I cut you off there?
Nope.
15 to 10? 10 to 5.
8.
6.
Okay, and Moa is at a 3.
3. Tree.
Is there any chance it's
Painfully
been like,
getting.
I don't know, an hour for Ifazar to be, just sitting in the boat, chilling a bit, maybe resting some?
Not an hour yet.
I feel
Okay.
you, Azar. I feel you. On a literal deep spiritual level.
But yes, as you see these snow white harpies begin to descend down, they're a good 30 feet up above you all, just kind of flanking up above. But yeah, okay. So they're all there, and Moa's in the water. So is Renner. First up is Donovan.
I will shoot at one. How does that sound?
Okay, go ahead. Which one would you like if you can see them?
One that's within 60 feet.
They're all within 60 feet. They're all kind of just around your boats. There's one.
The one over the water, closest to Amoa.
Closest to a Moa. Okay.
Donovan, just really quick, do these things look like they mean us harm? And this is just me asking you, James. Like, how are they coming in? Are they just la, 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 la,
Yeah,
or are
they do look like that. They're like la 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 la, but getting closer.
But are they like brandishing things, or are they just kind of?
You do not see any weapons on them.
Okay. I mean, you do you, Donovan. I was just curious what they were doing.
Well, we definitely heard the song. So did we hear the song and feel ourselves push back the effect?
You had to push back the effect.
So they came. So the song was hostile to us.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
No,
Yeah,
it was beautiful
exactly.
and lovely and very unsettling, which is why we
So,
all noped it.
19 to hit.
19 to hit hits.
I'm drowning in its beauty.
For 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. And as you do, it just and this is the one that was singing, but it maintains its tune, but as it looks toward you, this beautiful avian face that you all saw coming down just kind of warps into a twisted human face with sharp teeth and just
Oh, that's not
Hey,
good.
creepy.
Right, great, perfect. We have these from where I'm from as well.
they're a little different for you, Azar. These ones are white feathered, whereas yours had a bit more interesting gray and some brown specklings, but very similar to what you've seen before. But yes, that is Donovan's turn because you really can't move.
Is there anything for me to hide underneath or around?
No.
Like, drop the sails, just hide under the sails.
That's why I didn't attempt to hide earlier. So, yep. Okay, that's it.
Okay, next up is Renner. You below water hear the splash sound and you see a good 40 so feet away from you, a moa in the water with you.
Right. And then I look up and see creepy bird thingies and okay. Renner's just gonna really quickly say, Amoa, do you need help?
Am I still in the thing? Or
You're very much charmed in the sense that you wish to get closer.
Oh. So if he doesn't respond, Renner's just gently gonna like push the boat towards him. Like the rowboat where I'm at. Yeah. So just like push it towards like so that the tip will bump into him.
It will bump
tip?
into them. Okay. Roll me a strength check.
Okay.
What is that reaction?
It's a 19 plus a 4.
Yeah, 19
so
plus a
that's
4.
23.
You do 20 points of damage.
Yeah. With the rowboat.
Rowboat damage. You push the rowboat and you aim it towards Amoa. Roll me
Wait, really?
a d6.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
The real TPK was the friends we made along the way.
4 for you, James.
Amoa, you take 4 damage while
what?
underwater.
I wasn't trying to hit. I'm trying to like. Okay.
No.
But as immediately as you're hit by that and you're bonked, you're like, why am I in the water?
Oh, what the hell?
Hey.
Cool.
Am I panicked?
Oh, yes.
Am I panicked as I come out of this, or it was just kind of like a, I'm wet.
I'd say that's a role-playing moment for you to decide.
Oh, okay. He's shy. Like, oh, what the? Oh, good thing I'm not wearing a lot of clothes. Otherwise, this may be a bad idea. And I
Get
just see
on
kinda
the rowboat, Amoa. Get
Oh.
on the rowboat.
Okay, whatever you say, boss. I
And
just
then
kinda-
and then Renner will pop underwater and then
Mhm.
swim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here,
Okay.
and still be like right under the surface.
All right. Cool. That is Renner. It's the Harpy's turn. So this one here is going to, after being shot by Donovan and its song no longer seemed to have an effect on the one person it did, will swoop down towards Donovan and going to take 2 attacks.
Oof.
With its clawed feet just trying to rake out at you. And that is a 19 and a 13.
The 19 hits.
19 hits. For 3 damage.
Whatever.
As this rakes across your chest, leaving a bit of a small gash. As it does that, the other ones begin to descend inward. One towards Azar, the other towards Elspeth. The one for Azar is going to take 2 claw attacks for a natural 1, but a 22.
Okay.
And it will do 6 damage.
Okay.
All right. And then the one on Elspeth will be a 6 and a 21
1 hits.
for 7 damage.
And I go down.
Oh,
I only had 6.
Ugh. So Elspeth is down.
Did you put? Okay, so the sign is now 5 downs or 6 downs. What are we at now?
We're at 6 now.
So Elspeth goes down as these harpies rake across the body, and let's see. Yeah. Okay, that's their turn. They're all kind of floating above the boats, trying to cleave down on you. That is the harpy's turn. Elspeth, I'd like you to roll a death saving throw for me, please.
That's gonna be a 2.
That's your first fail. Next up is Azar.
Okie dokie. So we got 3 harpies in close, and Elspeth is down. So the one that attacked me, where is it exactly?
That's directly north of you.
Okay. Yeah. My map's still loading, so I don't actually know. So it's just hovering. It's right in front of me, then, like eye level.
Slightly off the boat.
Cool.
Yes.
See, if I were to say, I don't know, jump in the air and punch down towards it, would I be able to shove it into the water? 'Cause when I hit with a bludgeoning weapon, it pushes it 5 feet. So
yeah.
would I be able to push down into the water? Is it close enough?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how high
so.
off the water the boat is. Cool. So I will move my hex over to it since it hasn't been an hour, and I will attack this harpy both hands on my staff.
Okay.
Sweet. That's a 23.
23 hits.
Okay. That's a D8 for the staff, and D6 for the hex. And where's my D8? There's my D8.
Oh, since
Okay,
it is concentration, could you roll me a concentration check before you do that? Because you were hit.
Oh, yeah. That's a 12.
12 makes it. All right.
So,
Continue with your attack.
so that's 8 plus. That's 12 damage on the harpy.
12 damage.
Yeah.
You
and
crack.
shove her down to the water.
Yes, you crack down on her, and you can hear the clavicle cracking. And as you do, you notice that these harpies are very, despite their plume, are quite skinny. But that is your turn. It is now in the water, just going.
Is the boat still moving?
It is. It will move at the top of the turn.
Okay, just curious.
Boat rolled for initiative.
Okay, next up after Azar is Amoa. You are in the water.
With the rowboat stuck in your forehead.
Just like indentation. Bah. Just the tip, though, right?
You said it. Yeah.
I'm gonna hoist myself back on the boat.
Okay.
First and foremost, are we? From the image here, it looks like we're at like a bank of some kind.
Yeah, I would say those are some larger ice flows that you could get onto as well.
Oh.
And then these chunks in the water are the smaller ones.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm already right next to adjacent to the boat, so I'm gonna use my action to get back on there. And with Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, I'm gonna cast that at the harpy thing that's next to Elspeth.
Do you need earth to use Maximilian's Earthen Grasp?
Well, a medium hand made from compacted soil rises there.
Yeah, unfortunately, where you are right now, it is all ice.
Well, shit.
What's the range?
5 feet.
30
a range
feet
of
and
5
then a
feet?
5-foot square.
Is there ground? Are we 30 feet in water more than 30 feet deep?
Yeah, how deep is the water?
You do not know.
Well, I was in it. Were my
Oh,
feet touching?
yeah. When you look down, you could not see the bottom.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I feel like Renner
Okay.
probably would have relayed on the way there too how deep it was.
Is your love?
How deep is your love? Yeah. mhm.
La 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 my oh my.
Okay. Well, here's my question then. If I were to use Burning Hands, which is a cone,
Mm-hmm.
could I theoretically cast that over where Elspeth is and still hit the harpy?
Yeah, because Elspeth is down, you would be able to, do it
Roan,
over.
baby.
Not by choice though. So, great. I'm gonna do that and try and incinerate this one that's hovering over Elspeth.
All right, you cast
Um,
outward. What is the save?
Burning Hands. 12.
12.
Dex save.
That's a 2 + 1. That's a 3. You get that full 3d6 unless it's
It's a 46.
46 if you're doing level 2.
And that is a 14.
14 damages.
It's funny, man.
As you do that little, you watch as it gets roasted, and you finally get to see the plumes that are incinerated pull back, and you just see this shrunken, tight cage of a ribs, emaciated. Yeah.
Sweet.
We really supposed to feel bad for these
I was just gonna say I don't feel bad for this thing at all. No.
I'm actually kind of hungry now, but
Yeah.
You know,
So
skinny
it's like
chicken is still chicken.
Great. That I think that will be my move.
Okay, that is your move. Top of the round.
Top of the
Thing.
round. So is there? So then the thing next to a Moa that hasn't been damaged, next to Azar and a Moa, has it been damaged? Azar hit it.
Moa and Azar, that one has been by Azar. It's in the water right now.
Well, it's in the water.
Yes.
Yeah, I
So-
knocked it and I hit it down into the water, so it's like floating, but we're like floating
So
past it.
distance-wise, it's 10 feet if you want to get technical.
But is it a? Can I shoot it?
You can shoot it, but it's not adjacent to anybody at the moment.
Okay. And there's no one. None of these people are threatened in any way.
Nope.
It's okay. Did you just roll that natural one?
No.
Oh.
Koch would just like advantage. So I get sneak
Oh.
attack. Because I don't
You
get
just
sneak
wait
attack
for it to
without-
come back.
I could. I could ready in action. Yeah, I'll ready in action to shoot it as soon as it is threatened by another creature. The one
Okay.
by.
As you prepare
Do I have to choose specific one, or can I say when any of these three gets threatened by another creature, I want to shoot them?
I'll allow it.
Okay,
You're keeping a vigilant eye out. Just be like,
perfect. That's what I will do. I'll ready in action to shoot it.
okay. Next up is the Renner.
Rene is going to swim a little closer, pop out, and throw his trident at this one next to Donovan.
Okay.
Let me do this. Okay, +6. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Woo! And where are you? Oh! That is a 12 damage to the little thing.
12 damage. You watch as Donovan, as you're catching this one on the side on your periphery, you just watch as this trident just sticks out of its chest.
Yeah.
And it's just
Yeah.
kind of gasping for air at this moment and just trying to maintain
And
its flight.
while it's in its thing, can I recall my trident with the thingy with the harpy in it?
So
Trying to drown it.
magically, it we haven't determined this yet. If it's just like a zip or it's a Mjolnir kind of situation. What you
Oh, I
think?
gotcha. I mean, I'd like it to be a zip thing, but it's whatever. No, it's
We're all
whatever.
going to be ducking out of the way as it's
Yeah.
flying across the battlefield.
Oh God!
Maybe
Oh,
I'm
God.
fine being prone. Maybe this was actually the best position to be in right now.
So as that
I'll
one,
get clotheslined.
and you use your bonus action to call it back,
Yeah.
and so when I meant zip, is it materializes in your hand or Mjolnir is back to your hand? What's up?
Oh yeah, I imagine it like Thor's hammer. Yeah, that is.
Okay, so it comes back out and
Whatever it
just pulls back out on the other end as part of its guts get ripped on the other side. It's very, very close to being dead. Meanwhile, it's the Harpy's turn. Seeing that one of the folks are down, this one on the south side is going to grab Elspeth and begin to fly upwards. Elspeth, unconscious, is now 15 feet up in the air.
Wait, but wouldn't Donovan have hit the beast as it was?
It is
Oh,
not
no?
threatened by Elspeth.
Didn't trigger off of me because I was unconscious.
Oh, you were unconscious.
So I was not included in the trigger.
Yep.
Bye,
So
Elspeth.
15 feet up in the air is Elspeth. We'll say they're in the same spot
Would I?
where the
would I
Harpy
not?
is.
Am I too far for opportunity of attack?
Unfortunately, yes. It's 10 feet away. So, that's that Harpy's turn. This one is going to try and flutter up out of the water, and it does so soaking wet, and is going to... Well, they got some part of
How
a meal.
far
It's
did
going
we
to
get
start
away
flying
from it
away.
when it drifted?
Sorry? Oh, yeah, it would drift away, but
How f-
it would go this way. Yeah. Did anyone else attack it? No one attacked this Harpy. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I would have
No, I
drifted
hit
backwards.
the one that drifted away.
So it will take about, to get out of the water, half of its movement and then 15 feet up. So these two are 15 feet away and they have a meal.
No.
So we'll just put Elspeth here, just so you know she's not on the boat with you anymore. This one is, because it's not being threatened by anybody, it's gonna try and fly away as well.
Well, I mean, I can still make a reaction.
Yeah, do you want to drop your
Kill it.
held action to do the...
Do I have to? I suppose. Yeah, I'll make an opportunity attack on it. I'll just.
Okay. Strike out. I'm assuming with a knife or a short sword.
With the, it doesn't matter. It's 2, so it's a 7 to hit.
It will also begin to fly away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That is the Harpy's turn. This one is holding Elspeth. Southern side is 15 feet up in the air. This one's 15 feet up in the air. And this one just kind of coasted along the water, so it is not above anywhere, but it's 30 feet away. Elspeth, death saving throw, please.
It is a 6.
6, that is the second.
Yep.
Azmar, you're up.
Oh, lovely. Okay. So the one that had Elspeth is just 15 feet up over the boat, right?
Yeah, 15 feet up and then 10 feet south of you.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm the one that I have hexed. I'm going to go ahead and Eldritch Blast this one.
Okay.
Hopefully I hit, and hopefully it doesn't have a lot of hit points. So let's see how this goes, because this is bad. Ooh! You may take a crit, sir.
Okay. Roll some damage.
And this is 3, not great. 8 is better. Plus 5, 16. And 19 damage.
19 damage. This one
It's
off
still alive?
This one just part of its right wing just gets blasted off, and then it just careens down into the water.
Sweet. Okay. So,
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no. But yes, there are still
All
two
right.
alive.
So, I'll take my hex and I'll move it to the one that's carrying Elspeth, and I'll hex its strength to make it
Okay.
extremely hard for her to carry something as large as the person away.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And let's see. I'll say, Donovan, take the bow.
Take the
That's
boat.
my turn. My bow. I have a long bow.
Oh.
Better range.
Okay.
I don't know if you can use it, but it might work. That's it.
I'm not proficient.
Okay. That's Azar. Amoa, you're up.
I am. Let's see. I'm gonna. The right. Each square is how many? 5 feet?
5 feet.
Oh, okay. I am going to cast Shape Water directly ahead of us so that it becomes like solid ice. Can I keep the boat in place that way?
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat. Who
can fly?
Yeah, who can fly?
You can fly,
I'm going to cast it on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and get underneath where I might anticipate Elspeth to fall from.
Okay, so you have to get up on the edge of the boat. One of your legs is up on the lip of it, and you're just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You kind of see, about 12 feet up. Elspeth's feet are just dangling.
Oh, feet
I'm
up.
like this.
You're tall. You can jump and grab, yeah?
Well, can I? I'm tall. I got
if
ups.
you don't use your action to do, or wait, no.
Well, I get a dash after too.
You'd probably have to make a contested check against the harpy.
Yeah. If you
Let's
don't
go.
do the expeditious retreat, I'd let you try to jump and grab.
Not worth it.
She has disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey, she'll be all right. She'll be all right. She'll be all right.
So you're standing on the lip of the boat then, yes?
Yes.
Okay. You stand there.
Captain Morganing it.
Yes.
And the boat
Exactly that
capsizes.
pose. Okay. Top of the order. The boat does not move, but the rowboat, as well as the other stuff, begins to move.
You're gonna hit the ice because I'm not. Boat's gonna get hit.
Yep.
Well, we're not
Wait,
moving very fast, at
We're
least.
back to our Benny Hill sketches from the first few episodes.
Let's see. I don't have rules for nautical stuff. Who's up next? Let's see. Yeah, Donovan, roll me a d12.
A D12? 5.
Okay. You hear a bit of a crack as the skiff takes on one of the larger ice floes. Next up is Donovan.
I probably couldn't hide behind a moa. What is? I need that jump calculator. How high can I jump with a running?
High jump is, if you move 10 feet, is 3 plus your strength modifier.
Okay,
When
my
you do a
strength
standing high jump, you can only jump half that distance.
3. So my strength modifier is 2.
So it'd be 5 feet with the additional, with the running jump.
So do I think that I could grab Elspeth if I were to leap off the edge of the boat?
What about jumping off of Amoa's shoulders?
Yeah.
With that, I would let you
Make an acrobatics check.
acrobatics check. Yes.
I will run up on the edge of the boat, leap
Mhm.
off, and try and grab Elspeth.
Just don't roll. Don't roll.
Oh,
I may ask to add a d6 to that.
Yes, do
Yes.
it.
Please do.
It is 11.
Okay.
And if we add a d6, 15.
15. Easily enough. You get on the lip and begin to run it like a tightrope, and you see just the staircase that Amoa's shoulder and lower thigh make.
Because
So
his
you
knee is
pop-
up. His knee is up, like
Pop,
Captain
yep.
Freeman.
So boom, boom, and you jump, you reach, and you grab. Roll me a strength check. Oh wait, did you roll at disadvantage, sir?
Okay, it's higher, so.
Okay. Strength check with the harpy. Disadvantage.
Everybody has disadvantage, and you get a disadvantage. And you get a
So
disadvantage.
strength check is a 12 at disadvantage.
Harpy got an 11. You grab onto Elspeth, and you have her in your arms, and you both plummet straight into the water.
Okay,
Yeah.
better. I think that's better.
In before some aquatic creature comes and rushes on.
No, because then Renner would be like, "Don't eat, don't."
Not
No.
this one.
Friends, not food. Exactly.
There's free chicken right here.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a megalodon as an option for the random encounter table. What the hell?
Okay, that is Donovan's turn. You are in the water. We'll put you here. You're in a chain, basically. It's Harpy 15 feet up, and then Elspeth and Donovan in the water below. But it is Renner's turn.
How far did we get from where we were, and how far to town right now?
From
Time-wise.
town?
Yes. to
Oh,
town.
it's a good 30 or so minutes.
Perfect. Okay. So what Renner's going to do, in seeing, he's just been kind of bobbing in the water watching this all happen. He's going to use the conjure animals that he was given in the woods a long
You still have
time
more?
ago. I have one more left. I have one more use because there were 3 uses, and I used it on Octavia and Octavius. So I'm going to use this. And I'm going to cast 2 giant vultures. I'm going to conjure 2 giant vultures above where the harpies are.
Okay.
Never have seen giant vultures in his life, but he's just like, I need something bigger than that, and I need something to take Elspeth to town. So what he's going to do is he's going to just say, pick them up to Donovan and Elspeth in the water and direct them and say, that way. Like,
Giant
go.
vulture. Okay.
Giant vultures.
Giant vultures brought to you by D&D Beyond.
I'm with Azar and Amoa. We'll be
Okay.
fine.
They're large.
But oh wait, is Azar damaged more?
I have 6.
Okay, maybe. Well, can I see you from where I'm at though? I don't know
But
if
I'm
I
still
can.
conscious. It's
Right.
fine. I'm conscious.
So above the harpies, you said, right?
Yes, I really want one of them to pick up because I don't know how giant. How did it say? I was trying to.
They're large.
They're giant.
They're classified as
Yeah.
large, though, even though they
Oh,
have
got
giant in the name.
So how could they pick both Elspeth and Donovan up?
They could, with their strength, I would say they each could take one.
Because I'd rather one of them attack the. Okay, you know what? He's going to say to one of them, rescue her to Elspeth, and the other one say, and kill them.
Okay. So I'll say the one closest to Elspeth and Donovan will go down there. Donovan, as you hit the water, Elspeth in your arm, all of a sudden you just see giant talons reach down and try and grab Elspeth from you and below.
I just start screaming.
It's with me, Donovan. It's with me.
Do you let Elspeth go?
No.
No.
Not against.
No.
Strength check, please.
No. Well, hold on. Strength check at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Already
those are
fighting
pretty good.
bird things.
13.
13. It rolled pretty shitty. You hold on as now these
This is like flapping.
are gripping Elspeth in the water, trying to pull away. The other
Chaos.
vulture is going to attack the harpy here. Roll for an attack for me, Renner.
Inspiration or attack?
Roll for an attack for the.
Okay. Let me pull up its stats real quick.
Oh, sorry. Just roll a d20.
Oh, gotcha. That is an 18.
18 hits. You watch. It had 1 health left as this vulture just rakes across it and it just and it goes straight into the water. Okay, that is Renner. Next up is the harpy. Noticing that there are now larger birds apparently trying to take the kill, it's going to try and fly away.
Mm-mm.
It is within this vulture's range. Roll an attack for me, Renner.
13.
13 hits. Roll
Oh.
a roll 2d6 plus 2.
4, 5 plus 2. What is that? 11.
11. How would you like your vulture to kill this harpy?
Rip it to shreds. Let its entrails turn
Become
all over
extrails.
bronze boat. Let its entrails become extras.
You watch as this vulture, as the harpy tries to run away, just grab at it, pull it, and just in half as guts rain down on you.
Rain
Donovan.
on me. No.
So, yeah, that's gone. That's the harpy's turn. Elspeth, that's saving throw, please.
Stabilize, Donovan.
15.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. You make 1 success. Azar, your turn.
Okay. Would it require my action just to get Elspeth out of the water?
They're about 5 feet. They're kind of out of your reach unless you like reach down and like try and stick a hand in the water, in which Donovan would have to also kind of like.
Yeah, I'm assuming Donovan would help. I mean, but would that be my action to get her into the boat?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's what I'll do then. I'll just pull Elspeth into the boat, like toward the middle, lay her down.
Okay.
And I will let go for Hazar, who is not a giant flying creature.
You see Azar's smaller hand reach into the water. You let Elspeth go up. Amoa, you watch as Azar, and I'm assuming you'll be there too to help assist lift that up. She's there on the boat with you.
You can stabilize.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we still in
Can I?
initiative order?
I would
Yeah,
say
anyone
so.
can try and
Yeah, let me-
stabilize.
Sure, let me do that.
Yeah, roll
medicine.
me a d20 and then medicine. Add your medicine.
16.
16. Elspeth, you are stabilized.
Whee!
And now, after all the harpies have been dealt with, you all congregate again within
The little
the
boat.
skip.
on this.
So what kind of damage do I take being
Oh my god.
not immune to cold?
Yeah, I will
So-
give
Or
Elspeth my ring.
No, give it to Donovan because he's conscious. I'll be fine because I'm stable.
If you stayed in longer, it would have been a worse
Oh.
situation. And I can't think of the top off because typically, if you're in cold or if you're enclosed and in cold water, that shit messes with you. But they don't give me rules for that. I haven't thought of one yet. So
Moa, the magical bonfire you make, does it float above, or does it touch? Would it touch the boat if you were to create it?
Yeah. It would touch the boat. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But could I technically shape some water so that there's bonfire? That
Could the
Or-
vultures tow us back?
Well, what I was going to do is depending on how, because we're a sea mall, we're covered in guts and things from the whatever. I was just going to tell them to circle us and protect us while we take a quick nap, because they're going to be here for about 59 minutes. So if we want to take a short rest on the boat and float,
How far away from town are we?
30
about
minutes.
30
is it?
minutes.
We can just get to town.
All right.
They could tow us back to town faster.
You.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Or just protect us.
Thank you, James.
It's like
Ricky?
Flying axe beats.
Well, what we can do is I can have them, Azar, Elspeth, take you to town, drop you somewhere. You can get all gussied up, and we'll meet you in about a half hour.
Gussie that.
Elspeth's going to be unconscious for an hour. I've been with party members who have fallen down many times.
Yeah, like me 2 weeks ago when this exact thing happened.
Got it.
Location.
Are there any blankets on this boat? Anything to?
I mean, I would assume with your general stuff, you also have blankets, but yeah, Ron has it, set about to be on the water for a time.
All right.
So I'm like ripping off the clothes and gonna get in a.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they're soaking wet and freezing probably. So I'm gonna be naked in a blanket.
All right.
I feel that.
Somebody should probably do that to Elspeth too. But I'm gonna go over here in the boat. Goodbye.
Goodbye. The weakest link.
Okay, so Rena's gonna then tell Brock and Squawk. That's what I'll name them. Brock, Squawk, take these, and then he'll actually go to the rope, get the rope off the rowboat, because we don't need the rowboat, do we? Do we need the rowboat? No. Yeah.
Not anymore.
So then he'll just kind of like tie it to them and be like, "Get us there fast to where are we going? East Haven."
Yeah.
To East Haven. And then Renner will very delicately do the same. He'll put a blanket over Elspeth and then make sure she's not going to freeze to death in her clothes.
That's why she's got the ring. Okay.
Oh, that's right. She has the ring. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
But she can still have a blanket. Be nice.
Yes.
Tossie, I was looking at it. If you wanted to make like a slight throne with the shape water and then put a fire on top of it.
Yeah, can I do that? It's not gonna melt the
That's the question. Would it melt? I feel like okay, so create bonfires, concentration. What is shape water? Shape water is not concentration, so you could keep like reforming it into its little holder, if you will.
Okay, sure. I'll do that. I'll make an upside down igloo.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a sauna, just steam.
Ooh, it's a steamy ship.
Yeah.
Steamy little dinghy.
You see all the wrinkles that were in the
sight,
sail kind of just iron out.
I would love to just see this as an illustration.
Well, no, just like coming to town, they're like, "What is that?" There's two giant vultures towing in, like a naked man in a blanket, just upside down igloo with fire in it. It's like,
Art.
Hello.
Yeah. In that case, let me do that then.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and shape some water and cast a bonfire
Oh man.
inside of it.
You create the very first Olympic torch.
Yeah. This is how Amoa is gonna run for speaker again.
Oh man.
I bring fire. This is supposed to be a horror campaign. You're supposed to be scared.
I'm just sitting here going like, wow, I hope Imdra's there to meet us so that she can just fully reassess like all these the one that I thought I was cool is dead. Like, what is your problem? What's happening?
Perfect.
As Squawk and Brock are just hunched over and taking you all you all just gently cruise along with your little steamboat. And as you do, you eventually make it to the docks of East Haven, or not, you don't make it to the docks. You make it to the large ice bank that had extended out, and you make it to the end, and you realize you get to the point where you have to get off and pull.
Honestly, I think, what if we just chill out here for another half hour and finish this short rest?
Or just hoist Elspeth up on her shoulder and just walking towards the light.
Okay, then. I'm gonna gather up my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone need any? Oh, Squawk, Brock, can you? Thank you, James. Can you retrieve us some axe beaks? Big birds. We had missed a few, but can you find us some axe beaks?
We're gonna go to the stables and steal some.
Renner,
axes.
I thought of it as
100%.
Matt, and then I was like, but Renner would not equate that because he's never dealt with these things before. As soon as I said it, I'm like, they're gonna go ransack the village, and now East Haven's gonna be like, but Renner did not think of that,
And no one saw you conjure them.
Well,
so Squawk and Brock.
Transportation. We need a mode of transportation. Please, can you acquire some axe beaks?
Oh. That's a weird one. So you watch a Squawk and Brock fly into East Haven proper. Out of your sight.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. But yes, you begin to walk over to where are you all headed?
Is there an inn? Are we staying at an inn? Where are we staying?
We haven't gotten
Yeah, the White Lady. It's the only inn we know here.
5 hours.
The only place we know is the White Lady. That's all. That's all Lazar knows, and that's where she's going. It was warm. They had tea. Just go.
Where are we staying?
Yeah, I mean, Donovan is getting super snappy, just really tired. Where are we going? What?
Shouldn't we lift the curse on you first?
Yes, because they can't sleep without it.
We have the ice bucket.
Temple.
Wait, where's the ice bucket? It was on the rowboat.
Lazar has it.
Oh shit! Should have rolled to see if it fell in the water.
The harpy grabbed it. You'll never get this water.
Oh, so you all are headed towards
the cleric.
To the cleric.
That sounds right. That sounds right. Yep.
So you.
This is what happens when I'm unconscious and I can't yell at you guys.
So Azar leading the way, carrying Elspeth on her shoulders, like a backpack, followed by a naked, blanketed Donovan. Donovan, because you're only in a fucking blanket. I need you to roll a Constitution.
You can wear my
saving throw
crampons
for me.
Oh,
Roll
a
for
Constitution
shrinkage.
save.
Yep.
Do I
Okay.
need to cast enlarge on you?
No, but I wouldn't. So this is at regular because it's not a check.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2.
As you walk, and after
3
this
minus 1 is a 2.
very long day, and the sleep has not come, you finally feel it.
Oh.
You take another point of exhaustion.
Oh, that means I'm going to take a 3rd tonight. So as I start I'm just shuffling along at this point because I've slowed down. I have half speed now. I'm just I'm I've got slippers on, my robe, and I'm just shuffling along, drinking some booze.
And followed behind is Renner and Amoa.
Can I not help him along?
Oh yeah, you can if you'd like.
Sure. I'm just gonna lift him up
Mm-hmm.
like swaddled baby, and be like, "You saved my boomerang, and for that, I carry you the rest of the way." Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, where's my boomerang? They kind of search. Where you put it?
It's in a pack. It's in a pack. It's because I'm carrying my pack, so he's carrying me. I'm carrying my pack. And I just kind of pull out the boomerang, just tuck it in
my neck. Thank you.
Just huddle up. I would be asleep if I could be asleep.
Mm-hmm. You try to doze off, but that voice just keeps harrying you from taking rest. But eventually, you all make your way to East Haven proper. You're getting a lot of glances from the fishermen who are along the docks and those people who are around. Some of them, as you flip them off, Renner, they're like,
"No, I'm not doing that. I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing." I've learned what that meant over the course of this journey.
As you enter town, you watch as a few of the militia begin to run past you in a particular direction, and you look at the direction they're headed towards, and you can see up in the sky 2 vultures just trying to get down into a place, but they're being shot at with multitude of crossbows. And eventually, as long as you're taking in the sight, eventually you just watch them go from existence.
Squawk, Brock, we hardly knew ye.
But as you make your way to the makeshift house of Lathander, a few of the folks that saw the vulture attack, some of them that were also at the bonfire, they're like, "Wow, this has been a real exciting day." No, I mean, I know, right? I mean, really? Wow. Oh no, East Haven. Should have stayed here. And then they just kind of keep passing by. But you get through the doorway. Elspeth on Azar's back. Donovan within the arms.
Azar's not going to the temple. She's going straight to the White Lady where fire to try to warm up Elspeth. I'm not going to the temple.
Okay.
Party split.
I'm trying to keep Elspeth warm and alive.
Okay. We'll start there then. We'll start with Elspeth and Azar. Azar, as you arrive towards the White Lady Inn, you watch as the door cracks open and there's this lady who's holding her head and she's like, they maced me, and then runs away.
That will never not be funny.
Wait.
It's like a giant gash in her head. And then you two walk up into the stairs and you watch as this one lad is just wiping off their mace and then just tucking it in within their strap. They sit down and sorry, I had to. Anyway, You arrive at the White Lady Inn, and Azar, you notice as the eyes slowly begin to fall on you as you carry Elspeth, her head just kind of lolled against one of your shoulders as you backpack her in.
I'm sorry, I missed a bit of that.
You walk into the White Lady Inn with Elspeth on your back, and a few of the folks kind of turn heads at you.
Yeah. I assume the same old ladies, is the innkeeper lady still there?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, I need a room and I need to get her warm quickly.
Oh, okay. Well, one room will be 5 silver.
No problem.
Okay,
I, like
thank
shuffle
you.
with like trying to keep Elspeth on my back and like grabbing for my money with the other hand.
Am I close by? Do I hear this?
Amoa, which way did you go? Did you go because I know Donovan wanted to go to the temple, so where did you end up going?
Well, I guess I have him swaddled up and carried, so I suppose I'll take him there. But okay, never mind.
Well, I said I want to go to the temple. Doesn't mean that's where you go.
I just left you on the ground. Fuck off. Just kidding. No, I carry you over to the temple.
Okay.
That's where I am. Yeah.
So right now the only people here are Elspeth and Azar, unless Renner, where did you decide to go?
Who has the bucket of water?
That's what I was going to ask. I feel like, is it still on the boat?
Oh, it'll be on the boat, yeah. So whoever decides.
I will follow with well, I'm assuming it's still ice. It's ice, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll follow with the ice bucket. Not happy that I'm doing manual labor, but I'll do it. And carry behind Amoa and Donovan.
Okay.
Do we need to No, it's fine. Never mind. Yeah. Donovan's more important than anything else right now, in my mind.
Okay.
Besides Elspeth. Elspeth,
I'm
Donovan,
stable, it's fine.
returning the boat. Yeah, exactly.
So Elspeth and Azar, the innkeeper, she looks at you and
Like, okay, here's a key. Oh, would you like an extra blanket?
Yes. Lots of blankets.
watch her go below, come back up.
Here's the extra blanket. Is there anything else I can get for you?
I'm assuming they have like small braziers for coals or something to keep the rooms warm.
Oh, a brazier. Yes, 1 second. Yes, fuck off, Ronaldo. Yes,
Grabs a brazier.
yes, you can probably put some ashes in there and, have an additional, along with your little fireplace in there.
Thank you. And I'll just carry the stuff and Elspeth just lug everything up the stairs to the room.
Very good, very good. It's the 3rd room on the left, okay?
Thank you.
All right. You head up the stairs and you kind of have to balance all the stuff that you're holding along with Elspeth. You kind of have to go a little hunched just to like maintain it all. But you walk up the stairs, find the 3rd room on the left, and there you are. Shared bathroom, so none of those facilities within, but they have a bed, a small little fireplace, some shelves for storaging things.
I'll drag the bed close to the fire, put Elspeth on it, prestidigitate her dry, and make sure the door is secure.
Okay.
And just wait.
Yes. As you do that, we zoom back across town to where we find Amoa going up the stairs with Renner behind, Donovan in arms, towards the House of Lathander.
We're going the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Shaking him, Donovan. I'm talking to you.
What? Over here? Over here, Dad?
Oh, I'm not your papa.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna set him down now.
Boy. What was his name? I don't remember his name. Youth.
Aravel?
Aravel.
Halfling the Aravel.
Aravel.
Rep.
Are you here?
Do you go inside, or are you just yelling from the
Oh, I
outside?
thought we were. I'm sorry. I thought we had gone in. No,
Okay.
I'm not going to be screaming outside. Hey, boy. No, I thought we went in and you set him
Okay.
down like on the floor inside. But
No.
You go inside. Donovan, compared to the outside, it is instantly warmer for you. But again, you find this almost gutted lower floor of the house, in which you can find basically they had made into knocked down all the walls to make into a larger congregation space. And Renner, as you yell out, boy, Aravel comes
I like your
out.
Catherine Hepburn.
Aravel comes out, is like, I believe I am of an age that would be older than you, Triton. Do not call me boy.
Don't call me a fish.
I did not call you a fish.
I know you didn't call me a fish. It's a thing. Anyway, we have retrieved the tainted giant cleanse bath water for you. It is in ice form, but and then extend it out to Aravel.
Excellent. Okay, come with me into the back. I have been setting things up, so if you would like to join me, we can begin. You look like shit, sir.
Yeah, we fought a hag and a giant skeleton.
Well, that is interesting. That makes sense, because it was a hot spring for giants that went in there to die. That makes sense.
It doesn't. But that's
no,
fine.
it doesn't, but I was trying to relate. Anyway, let us begin.
Yeah. What do you need? Hi. Do you need me to lay down?
Do you have clothes, sir? This is a house of Lathander.
They're wet, unfortunately. I was in the water.
Okay. And you watch them walk off to the side, and then they come back. Here's some robes. Just put it on. Okay.
Definitely.
Now, to the back, shall we?
What?
To the back. Yes.
Yes. Yes. I
Goodness
slowly make my way
this
there.
curse has taken quite a hold on you. You have not been able to focus, but I will do my best to cleanse you. Now, and as Aravel leads you into the back, you realize that there's just like a bunch of candles set up.
Donovan's gonna die. And I have brought your sacrifice.
Yeah, I was gonna say it does seem a little that, doesn't it? Yeah. Sus. Aravel is sus.
Whatever you need me to do, I will.
All right, good. Lay down here, right here, and you can see a larger, more humanoid section in which the candles are not laid out. All right, you may lay here, but in the center portion, could you lay your cursed objects?
Yes. Who has the pearl?
Probably Elspeth.
I believe it was
know.
Elspeth who has the pearl.
Oh, God.
No, you have the pearl because you picked it up after I threw it in the fight.
That's right.
You did not. So unless you returned it to me, I don't have it, which I assume you did not. Don't know why I have that impression. I just...
Yeah.
Just like this look of complete realization that Donovan is going to die. He just puts the one wand down and says, okay. The other one, I don't know where it is. The pearl is missing.
Wait, there are two cursed objects.
Yes.
And you are missing one.
Yes, I gave one, I believe, to Elspeth.
And where's your friend?
I don't know.
Wait, Donovan. You don't have the item on you.
No, I give it to Elspeth.
Oh my God. Right.
Can I book my ass over to
I was gonna say,
Elspeth?
Well, we know that. Okay. Well, you lie there. We're gonna go grab the item from the White Lady Inn, Because I'm assuming that's where Azar said he was going, yeah?
Yes.
You don't have it?
I don't think Azar said where she was going, did she? I think she just
If
booked
anyone
it.
asked, I would have told you.
Well, so
But it's the only inn we know in town.
Where?
Yeah. Okay.
It's
So
literally the only place we've been in town besides the stables.
right. So I think Amo would have booked it. Would head there first anyway, regardless of. By just I've been there, so why would I not check there first? Can I?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Chelsea.
Oh no, I was gonna say, can I cast Expeditious Retreat and just get the hell out of there?
How many spell slots do you have, by the way?
I have 3 more available on level 1.
Wow.
Yeah. Those bonfires are free, baby.
Free bonfire, baby.
Yeah.
I'll cast 1 and then just book it out with my long ass legs.
Yep. As you say that, or as Donovan's like, oh, I guess it's with Elspeth, you're just like, zoom! Meanwhile, with you, Aravel's like, well, while your friend is getting the other object, we will melt the ice. But Emo, as you run through the streets, snow beginning to come down and just kind of pelt you in the face. You finally arrive at the White Lady Inn. People all look at you and like,
I look back at them. I run over to the innkeeper. I was like, have you seen my cleric friend and my monk friend come through here? One of them will look really hurt.
One of them look really hurt. Oh, yes. I believe they're upstairs on the Let me look at my ledger. Yes, okay. A third.
I'm already out. I like run. I don't even wait. And I can I get to the top? Yeah. And I just yell out, Azar! Azar? And I just knock on every single door.
I hear Amoa bellowing from down the end of the hall. So I move the hunting trap from near the door and I shove that aside and I stick my head out. People steal our stuff in hotel rooms. Azar has learned this.
This is true.
Yeah, and as the innkeeper just dictated, all you have to know is, where's my friend? Oh, I think it's the third floor, the second floor, the right.
Yeah.
So much for security.
Exactly.
So
James!
Amoa, what is it?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Has it?
Has it been an hour yet?
And then we're nearing the end of the third. We're nearing the end of the hour.
Okay.
Like, Amoa, what is it?
Donovan needs the I'm just so exasperated. I'm like just showing him like by hand, like
Well, come and get it.
Oh.
Okay. I make my way down. Do we just do a handoff?
She doesn't have it, does she?
I don't have it. You're gonna have to pat me
she
down
doesn't
and
have
discover
it.
I don't have it.
Donovan
Yeah.
has it.
Please, love of God, how long does this take and
I
can't I
don't
wake
have
up
it.
yet?
All right, so I go to and rummage. Can I rummage through your things? I sort of shake you, Elspeth.
You're gonna rummage. Roll an investigation check, sure.
So Donovan actually does have it. but
Yes,
he's
Donovan does have
exhausted.
16.
So
16.
he like rolls over and is like, oh.
This is a farce.
If Render sees that happen, he's literally going to walk up to Donovan and smack him. He's just gonna smack him.
That's the second time he's been smacked today.
And he will literally smack him across the face and be like, "You."
Donovan, you take 4 damage.
And he's gonna grab.
That's legit. I'll take it.
He's going to grab the pearl and he's gonna like thrust it at Erevan's face. He's like, "Sorry about that. Sorry, been a long day."
No, totally understand. Just place it in the center. You probably don't want to keep touching it if it is a cursed.
It's fine. We have dozens of these where I'm from. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, Amoe, you're patting Elspeth down and you can't find it.
I start just crying.
Elspeth, you awaken to the sound of sobs.
Oh god, is you hurt? Is everything all right? What did everyone else? Where's everyone else? What happened?
Donovan's
Look around, start to panic slightly that there's only two of you in the room. What? Oh gods. Okay. No, but I would have seen them because I was right there, and then they why? What happened?
I relay the what transpired before I booked it out of that tower.
Wonderful. So we should all get back to the chapel because Donovan's an idiot, and also he either forgot to pick up the pearl after I threw it, or he hid it somewhere. Right. I'm going to just put all of my things back in this bag, and we're just going to go. Azala, how are you feeling?
Azar is dead.
Sorry, you're speaking to Azar?
Yes.
Yes. How are you feeling?
I'm cold actually. Could I have the ring back, please? She points to your hand where she put the ring on.
Yep. Pull off your ring. Check that my ring is still on. Hand you back your ring. Right. Okay. Oh, it's nippy. All right. Do you need?
You were attuned to it for about a minute.
Yeah, exactly 1 minute. I was like, oh, that's delightful. Okay.
It'd be half an hour because we had to get back in the boat. So a little bit warm.
It's fine. I have the most layers of clothing of anyone in the group. We have also established this. So, aside from, I think, Azar's many coats. So, right. So, I'm going to go to the chapel before anything else stupid happens. Do you need, on a scale of, say, like 1 to about 30, how are you feeling?
Not great, but are you okay?
No, I'm terrible. This is about the 9th time I've spoken to Jurgle directly in person in the last month, which is terrifying.
Let's see. That's been an hour, so okay. Not too bad.
Right. We're just going to go. I'm going to pat myself on the shoulder and give myself a little bit of healing, and then I'm going to start leaving to get to this chapel.
I follow right behind.
Yep.
So,
and like scooch the hunting trap back near the door and close it.
Nice.
Okay. It's gonna walk into a dead innkeeper.
Oh, honey, is this where you wanted your towels? Oh.
So as you three begin to make your way across town, you two do notice that Amoa, while tall, is a little taller. And then about, 15 minutes in, they shrink back down. Expeditious retreat.
Yeah.
Right. I realized that made me larger. That's nice. That feels good.
But as you three make your way across, meanwhile, Donovan and Renner, after a good slapping and just kind of finding yourself on the side of the room as you wait for the ice to melt by the fire, which it does. Arabelle is like, okay, well, the water is ready. Shall we begin?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's only 2 cursed items, right?
Yes. Well, I'm cursed.
Okay. So long as this is all we're working with, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Same curse, yes? Same thing, same place, same
Yes.
location, same origin.
Yep. Yeah, that is correct.
Okay.
Let us begin. At which point, slowly and ceremoniously, they take a small little wick, place it into the fire, and begin to light each and every single candle.
I love this.
So boring, I might actually fall asleep.
Well, and also it looks like James may have frozen. So
You can't.
He's
wick
still lighting up.
by wick.
Hey,
wick.
wick.
I mean, I appreciate
By
that he's
wick.
trying to stall to give me a chance to get there, but this is a little excessive. sir.
1, 2,
Light the
3,
candle and also with
4.
you. Light the candle and also with
Also
you.
with you. Only the wick, y'all. Only the wick.
Oh man. Well,
Yeah, just
with
the wick.
each
Yeah,
wick
he's like-
lit, Renner is getting angrier and more frustrated and annoyed. And during the ceremony, he's going to walk out of the room. Oh,
There it is.
and
Oh,
then
there we go.
he'll be back in a moment. Oh. So how are you, chat? How's everyone doing today?
Take a quick break.
Welcome to Quest and Chaos. Woo! Pew, pew, pew.
I feel like I should just start having trivia. So when stuff like this happens, we just play a trivia game. I pull out one of my notebooks and I'm like,
Really?
all right, Jay.
Cover your sign. How many times
Yeah.
has Elspeth been down? Right in the chat. How many times has Elspeth been down in our 10th anniversary today?
And put in your predictions for how many times I'll go down next week. 'Cause apparently that's how we're rolling.
Oh,
I think at the end of this campaign, we will have half the number of episodes will be the number of times.
Okay, that's a good prediction. I'm gonna write
Amazing.
that down. Let's see.
Oh, so good.
So I'll take the over on that.
Okay.
Do you have predictions yet on Quest and Chaos as a thing on your channel?
No, we don't. Is that a?
Oh.
We might. Half might have set it up. Polls. He set up polls.
So yeah, if you type in /prediction, it'll prompt you like, "What's your prediction?" So you can type in 2 different
Oh, how much
outcomes,
fun.
and then folks can put in what their prediction plus how many channel points they want to add to that, and then at the end of whatever timer you set, you can select which one.
So
Became reality.
so I do prediction /
Just /prediction, enter, and then it should if Twitch has given you the
Go back.
the thing.
I'm back.
Hey,
Hello.
welcome back.
Oh, he
Begin
lives.
to light a candle one by one.
Yeah,
Just so
that's
that
true.
everybody could have the full experience of dying and not being able
Yes.
to do anything in the game for the entire round. So,
I just imagine that this character went behind like an altar type thing and just like, where is he? He's still lighting. Oh, it's-
I
It's a-
want everyone to show up, and then Renner's just going to be outside, crossed his arms, like looking at his talons. Just like, what's going on? He's lighting wick by wick by wick, candle by candle.
Exactly what happens as you 3 show up. You see Renner just.
Rena, you
Oh,
all right?
Elspeth, I'm so glad you're all right.
Yes, no, I
gave us
mean,
quite a scare.
Sorry about that. I had a whole plan, and then it just sort of got violently thwarted by those awful flying things.
Right, I understand.
Also, everything is cold and everything I own is wet, and I'm going to have to deal with that later. Where's
I
Donovan?
dried everything.
Donovan is lying prone inside, being lit by wick by wick by wick by Erevan. I don't know
That
what's going on
doesn't-
in there.
I'm okay. I'm just going to go see what's happening.
Absolutely, I'll be out here.
Renner, where'd you get that emery board? Your fingernails are fantastic.
It's like, well, thank you, Azar. You see, and then that's
Shells off the coast.
exactly the sandbar.
Elspeth, you enter to see. Momoa also. Momoa, Azar, what are you 2 doing?
I'm outside with Renner.
Okay. Momoa, what
Hanging
you
with my
doing?
buddy.
I've gone in because I just kind of want to like check this thing out.
Okay. Elspeth and Momoa, as you enter, you finally see Aravel lighting the last candle. It's like, whew, That was the easy part. Let us begin the actual, shall we? Oh, welcome, friends of Donovan. Would you like to come in and watch?
Yes, very much so.
Mhm.
Very good. Okay. You watch as they bring up a small little packet of, a little pouch that they dump into the water. And then they take a little flask and they dump that into the water. And you can swear just by the firelight, there's almost like ephemeral, ethereal, darker blue strands that just kind of waft within the water when the liquid is added. At which point Aravel takes a seat. This will be a very trying and physical ritual, so be prepared for what may transpire.
Do
you
you
ready?
see? It takes a little while for Donovan to react and be like, "Oh God, I'm gonna die." That's okay though.
You will not die, for Lathander's hand will be with you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. At which point they eyes begin to flit closed, and you just hear slowly just a low. And they begin to chant very low, almost Gregorian kind of style. And for a good 5 minutes, nothing happens. And then you see one candle go, and then a second one. And like an invisible wind begins to pick up within. And as it begins to pick up and pick up, the air for you three begins to feel thin. But Donovan, even more so, as you feel the air slowly being pulled from your lungs. And as you watch your breath leave you, and almost seeing the wind take on almost like very much like the strands that you two were able to see within the water, an actual substance. You watch it clear at first, but then slowly begins to leach out of you in dark green, almost black hue as this smoke pulls out and begins to get wrapped up within the wind. And you watch as this darkness begins to form a vaguely human shape, somewhat feminine, and Donovan, in your eyes just slightly flitting between consciousness and unconsciousness. Your brain goes back to the images that were on the cave walls, and you are immediately know who this person is. And it looks around and it sees Donovan, and it looks like it's ready to leap back in before it is buffeted by a gust of wind. It looks around frantically and it lays eyes on Aravel, whose chanting has only just grown louder and louder. Donovan, tears are beginning to stream down from your cheek as you feel this last wisp of dark green energy leave your body. It lunges for Aravel, who just continues to chant, and as it's inches away from its face, the wind almost creates like a barrier. And within Aravel's open palm, there's just like a warm sunlight. Eyes still closed, he gently rises, and the light, almost as if putting as simple as a lid on a pot, just pushes it down and into the objects below. The winds die, and the room is completely dark. Well, how do you feel, young man?
How do I feel?
You feel like a towel that has been wrung through.
Do I feel like I could sleep?
You haven't tried.
I think Donovan is so tired that when they say how do you feel and all of that, he's just kind of just like I don't know. We'll find out. And if he's allowed to sleep, he's just gonna sleep, just like.
You pass out. Erevel stands looking at Elspeth and Moa. You probably should not touch them, and you should probably return them at some point.
I was going to ask about that. So, right. Elspeth will just pull out, like, I don't know, pull off a petticoat layer or pull out a handkerchief or something and, like, scoop up it's a pearl and a wand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think she'll just, like, pull a handkerchief out of her pocket and kind of, like, wrap them up and then tuck them into her satchel, but without making physical contact with them.
Good. Well, thank you.
No. Thank you. Are you all right? That looked very strenuous.
Well, first time for everything. It was very interesting.
Indeed. It's the first time I've ever seen something like this as well. So,
And as, like, Erevel begins to relight the room and you look at the water, it is pure. Absolutely clean.
Is there anything that we can do for you in exchange for everything you've done for our friend here, who we may have to come back and retrieve in about 8 hours?
Well, if you would like to make a donation to the church, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Again, this was made off of
Me saying I could and believing I did, and it happened. But if I don't know what would happen if I did not be able, if I wasn't able to.
I would have barbecued you.
Well,
Right. Thank you so much. And Elspeth is just gonna, like, reach out to shake his hand, but also, like, offer him 5 gold as she does.
You offer 5 gold, and what's your? You can see a little bit of a kind of like, that's it.
She will give him a like a look and do a thing like that thing that so many of us ladies are good at, where it looks like she's just adjusting her hair, but she pulls out her Kellamvor symbol as she does, and it's sort of like, fellow cleric, also poor.
Looks to you and like a little nod. Pockets the 5 gold.
Hopefully we shall get a chance to speak again before we leave town, but I think for the time being, I need to round up this group and make sure that we all get a long nap before anything else happens. I've been dead twice today, and I'd prefer to not go for the Triple Crown.
Certainly. Understood. Though it looks like your friend is also one step with you.
Yes. Well, I'm sure we'll speak again.
Certainly. I hope you, and if you ever do see my father over in Brinshanda, do let him know that Erevel has successfully done something.
Fathers. If you ever see mine, please let me know. He's been missing for quite some time, and no one seems to know where he is.
Oh, what does he look like?
Oh, he's about 6'6".
Oh my.
Beard, hair. He's a famous adventurer, and it's very obvious. He just, like, rides into town, and everyone just knows he's of importance. It's one of those sorts of things. Yes. He's the human one. I guess I should specify.
Oh, that makes it a little bit easier.
Quite, yes. Yeah, no, I know. We don't look anything alike.
Understood. Well, I mean, I've heard that in Konig there's been some troubles, and possibly if he's an adventuring type, he may have gone that way.
Thank you. if we make our way there, I'll be sure to ask around.
Certainly.
Should we do anything about that water? Does it need to be disposed of or put away or
No,
reliquary?
it's basically regular water now.
Ah, fascinating.
Well, that's good because I'm thirsty, and I like take it and start drinking it.
Oh, this is gonna be like,
Oh, refreshing.
Well, it is purified, so I'm glad I was able to refresh you.
And then I look for my coin purse, and I hand you 5 extra gold.
Well,
You know what they say, hydrate or dihydrate. And I leave to go tell Renner and Azar the good news.
I'm gonna do something terrible as soon as Amoa leaves.
go ahead.
I'm gonna go over to Donovan's pack and I'm gonna find his coin purse and I'm gonna pull out 15 gold and donate it to the church.
Okay.
That's legit. That's legit.
I'm sorry, Donovan.
So he's poor. I'll just say that.
Okay. I picked
You
an
do. I mean,
arbitrary
he's
number,
got a
so-
lot of. He's got 21 gold, mostly silver in there, and there's even copper. So he's like he's keeping track of every copper that he has.
Gotcha. Okay, in that case, I won't fully clean him out, but I will pull out like another 5 and give it.
I think 15. I think your first go doing 15.
Mm-hmm.
I will remove 15.
Yeah, you give Arabelle just like chump change of silver and bronze, and he's well, thank you very much.
Someday, when we've actually taken a real job that pays for things as an adventuring party, I'd be happy to come back and help you continue to do the good work of Lathander.
Well, I understand that, and the clergy isn't exactly profitable.
No, really not. Although we do have a lot of goats now. So again, if you ever decide to open a farming side of things,
You gave away the black goat, right?
we give the black goat,
Yeah.
Rudolph to.
Yeah, Rudolph.
Yeah.
I'm good on goats.
Quite. Well, they're delightful, aren't they? Well, we're going to, I guess, go. Either someone will come pick him up while he's still sleeping and carry him, or we'll come back in about 8 hours and grab him if he's not in the way.
Well, this is sort of the back room, and it's fine.
Wonderful. We'll be back shortly, I'm sure. I will head back out and rejoin the rest of the crew.
Mm-hmm. So you four stand there, Amoa relaying the good news to Renner and Azar.
Great.
Well, what would you like to do?
Is he still lighting candles?
Oh, no, if somebody wants to carry Donovan back to the inn, we can take him now, or we'll just throw a blanket over him and come back in 8 hours when he can stand up. But we should all go take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
And then we should probably stop by the docks and make sure that we pay Ron for the damages to his boat that I presume incurred. And then we should go talk to Imdra.
How long has transpired since our initial departure? It's been like hours, right? It hasn't even been enough. Yeah. Okay. Because we told Ron we'd bring it back within 24 hours, and it's only been like, what, 8?
We told him we'd have it back by morning, because that's when the fish are awake.
Right. Cool. I mean, I can attempt to carry Donovan. I've never done it. I'm the one in the party that has never lifted him up. Let's see if I can do it. Why not? Did James freeze again? Oh, no.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
You go back inside, at which point Aravel put a blanket on top of Donovan. It's like, will you be taking him?
Yes, I'm attempting to carry him back to the White Lady Inn.
Okay. Well, Have at it.
Everything's all right. He's fine.
As far as I can tell, yes.
Well, thank you, Arafel. I do appreciate it.
Deuces.
No, I was kidding.
The Triton goodbye.
Yes. Oh, you know. It's so confusing, these land dweller things. I don't understand them.
I would probably go back in with you and help you, like, basically do the same thing with Donovan that Azar was doing with me and kind of just backpack him onto you, and then I can carry his bags.
Did you tip the soothsayer?
He's not a soothsayer, he's a cleric, and I did tip him, and we should definitely tip him more, but not right now, because we got to go take an account of how much we owe everyone else.
Good point. That's a very good point.
I swear to God, they say you can make wonderful money adventuring. My father was quite wealthy, and we've only lost money on every adventure, and lives.
Well, I can, let's see, what do I have here? I've been throwing money at people quite a bit lately, but I can probably afford, should I give him like 10 gold?
I'm sure it wouldn't hurt. He's
All
already decided that we're a bunch of stingy tippers, so just keep helping.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm sure it would be appreciated.
When he hears, like, he thinks you're a stingy tipper, Renner in his noble upbringing will take offense to that personally and pull out 15 more gold and give it to Erebel. Be like,
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. There's more where that came from. And then on that, we'll kind of turn and then walk out the door.
Elspeth will wink at Erebel and follow.
Yes. But you all head to the White Lady Inn. The time unknown. But as you arrive, you make your way in. Again, people kind of stare at you, but you've made your way in and out, in and out, in and out plenty of times. They're like, oh, okay, it's those people again.
Them again. Those guys again. Those ruffians.
But you all cannot fit in one room. If anyone wants to get a second room.
Elspeth will stop and get a second room.
All right, that will be 5 silver.
Yep.
That will be 5 silver.
But yeah, you all head up into the rooms. How do you divvy yourselves up?
I'll throw Donovan on the one. Is it 2 beds in each room, or how
2 beds in each? Yes.
Yeah.
The divan.
I don't mind whoever I bunk with. I'll sleep on the floor or in the bathtub if there's a adjoining suite. But
I think we throw unconscious Donovan on one bed, and I think Elspeth will just I don't know, probably flop down in the other, like somewhere in that room to keep an eye on him. Not necessarily on the bed, but she'll stay in that room.
Yeah, I'll bunk with Azar if Azar is okay with that.
Yeah, no problem. Zar's not picky.
These are communal bathtubs, right? Or bathrooms?
Yeah, there's
One
a
per
bathroom
floor.
separately.
Not going to sleep in the bath. He'll crash on the floor in Donovan and Elspeth's room.
Azar's got the thing on lock. Get the traps up, you know.
Yeah.
Seems legit to me.
I'm just tired of folks taking our stuff.
Hey, that's
They
legit.
take our, try to take our stuff. They kill our birds. This place sucks.
Say, Ryder, you're not very tall. You're not particularly tall, are you?
No, I'm 4 foot something. Yeah, 4 foot
Elspeth
six,
will
I
just
think.
like curl up at the head of the one bed and like pat for you to sleep on the foot, and we can just
Aw.
sort of like pod it. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Elspeth. That's very kind.
Yeah, we'll just. And then she will probably pass out because she's very tired.
And same.
We're all
Same.
beat.
Literally, yeah.
So,
Like the more he gets into bed, you see Azar just like putting stuff in front of the door and like reset the trap, just mumbling stuff about stupid thieves.
but
Her world is a little warped.
Yeah.
Don't trust anybody here. But yeah, I say but yeah a lot.
So as you five begin to find sleep, Donovan much earlier than the rest. Donovan, you lay there. And you feel that warmth that sleep brings you. And you just have the best sleep of your life.
Perfect.
Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the room, Elspeth.
Yep.
It's interesting because you've gone through sleep, all your life. You know that once you pass that door, that's where it ends. You're in sleep. While there, you see another door open.
Does it feel like when I dream, or does it feel like when I've found myself at the desk of Jurgle on the other side of crossing toward death?
Roll an insight.
17.
17. It's a weird in-between state.
Okay. I will cautiously approach the second door.
Mm-hmm. And as you approach, like the winds you felt from Aravel's ritual, from even stronger than when Renner was gussing you from behind, you just feel this.
Like a vacuum sucks you in, and the frame just goes flying past as you are now
in front of a throne.
Fuck. Okay.
And a large figure is seated within, hooded. And you can just feel and see the breath just kind of come out as if it were cold within the room. But you yourself do not feel cold. And you've noticed that on this seat, the left hand is just quietly just resting there, while the right hand holds a balance. And you notice that on one side, there's been about 7 coins just weighted on that side, while 5 are on the other. And you just take in this moment before you wake again.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to end today.
After a long night.
After a long rest, y'all, you can finally hit that button, Thomas.
Jesus Christ.
Rest button.
Yes.
Long
Yeah.
rest, long rest. We're so
How
hurt.
long has it been?
How many? It's been over a month.
So 3 sessions, probably 4 sessions
Yeah.
before I've had a long rest.
You grab the stuff in session 6. So yeah.
Yep.
I'm still exhausted, it says. Level 2. I think I lose 1.
Yeah, you lose
Yeah.
1.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll take you a minute to reset.
Whoop.
I'm no longer slow, so that's good.
Cool. There it is.
Cool.
There it is.
Man, you didn't even let me keep the cursed items.
No, you don't get to keep the
Yeah, and I don't think we're going to tell you where they are. Like, I don't think it's like, no, he still has them. I don't know. He said he'd do something with them.
Technically, only Amoa knows that I have them. So as
It's
long
true.
as Amoa doesn't say anything, we're fine. We need to get back to the forest. Don't ask questions.
Why are we going back here?
Yeah.
I had a tip that my father might be here. We're going to go investigate.
Yeah.
See if Elspeth gets any better at lying now that she's been hanging out with you nerds.
You should get you should get a +1 to that deceit and deception.
That water was good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, good bath water. Excellent.
All right. So,
All right, folks.
Yeah, we're back here at 6 o'clock PST. That is 1 hour 25 minutes for Down Darker Trails.
Down Darker Trails, Call of Cthulhu. All right, folks. Again, congratulations to Zim000. 0?
0 0
0
2 0.
2-0. Zim000 for winning the was it miniatures or Nord Games Dick?
Miniatures.
Yeah, getting those miniatures because you're
Cool.
in America. Congratulations. And thank you all for joining us today. I didn't quite hear the name that we got rated by.
Kareem Zymir.
Creams Imir, thank you so much for rating.
Hey, awesome.
And thank you all for joining us this afternoon / evening, wherever you are in the big wide world. Yes, we will be back next Saturday. Do not worry on that. And looking forward to seeing what transpires after this. Where do they go next? Who do they talk to next? Where do they go? But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you all Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes.
Bye.
Join us Mondays, Tuesdays,
Mondays, Tuesdays, yes.
Saturdays.